Yeah, well, there are different views on Jesus' descent into hell, Leanne, and I agree with those who say that Jesus suffered hell on the cross. Here, on that Good Friday, Satan and the whole company of his fallen angels swirled in an unholy cloud around Jesus, mocking, along with the soldiers, throwing a party, thinking they had finally brought God's plan to an end. But, of course, they hadn't brought it to an end. They hadn't counted on Easter. More importantly, Jesus suffered the wrath of God against sin. On that cross, Jesus became the greatest sinner who ever lived. At that moment, all of our guilt was transferred to him, just as it was symbolically transferred from the worshiper to the ram in the Old Testament. That is what caused Jesus to pray in Gethsemane, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, but not my will, but yours be done." So what was so horrible were not the nails and all of the agony of dying that kind of a death. What was so horrible about the cross, what so filled Jesus with dread as he went to the cross, was that he was going to hear silence when he cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Because in that moment, he was in hell. At that moment, hell was where Jesus was, on the cross.
I once heard someone say there are only two places where sin is taken seriously, in hell and at the cross. A beautiful but terrifying picture because it was for us. And so it's beautiful but terrifying because you think about what Jesus had to endure in order to redeem humanity. I mean, it's amazing.
It is.